What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, it looks like after a lackluster performance on the part of undefeated rising lightweight Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who is now 22 wins, no losses, no draw, 18 wins by way of knockout. He is 23 years of age, 5'10", with a 70-inch arm reach. He took on Emmanuel Tago this past weekend. Emmanuel Tago is a vet in the sport of boxing, 33 years of age, at 30 plus wins with only one loss. But it was a lackluster performance. It was a return to the ring for Ryan Garcia after what was a year layoff for Ryan Garcia, and he came in. He changed trainers. We know he was with a well-renowned trainer, two-time trainer of the year, Eddie Reynoso. He was under the tutelage of Mexican superstar boxer who's a 4-division world champion, undisputed super middleweight, in Saul Canelo Alvarez, who's considered to be the face of the sport of boxing, widely considered top 3, if not number 1, best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. And, he parted ways with them. He stated that and cited that Eddie Reynoso just simply didn't have the time to give to Ryan Garcia and help Ryan Garcia out. So Ryan Garcia parted ways. He went back to Joe Goosen, and he stated that he was going to be better. But in the fight with Emmanuel Tagu, who's a guy who's smaller than he is, not a very big guy at all whatsoever. Emmanuel Tagu is not, and Ryan Garcia, Emmanuel Tagu, he utilized the ring a lot. He was, unsettled. He was uncomfortable in the ring. He never was sitting down. He didn't really truly come to win the fight. He just came to say he got to the 12th round, essentially, okay? He did a lot of talking and a lot of promoting and making it seem like he was coming to actually win the fight, but he did anything but that. He didn't show any inklings of wanting to actually win the fight. Now, Ryan Garcia, he won a unanimous decision, 12-round decision. He dropped Emmanuel Tago in the fight, but he just was unable to cut off the ring. He couldn't cut off the ring. He couldn't corner Emmanuel Tago, and then when he did sit down, he was one punch happy, okay? Let's be real. He was looking for one punch, which was the left hook the entire night, okay? He was focusing on landing that left hook. His hooks is his money punches, and that's what he was focusing on. He wasn't using a jab. He didn't show much improvement. It was a lackluster performance, to say the least. So Golden Boy Promotions, CEO, they stated that they want to keep Ryan Garcia active, okay? They want to keep him active. They want to keep him busy. And so with that said, Ryan Garcia, is being linked now. They're thinking about trying to make a fight with Ryan Garcia. They said they want to keep him. They want to have 4 fights, which is unrealistic. Okay, they stated that Ryan Garcia, he didn't take much punishment. He didn't take any cuts, any bruises, anything that would see him have setbacks. So they're looking to put Ryan Garcia back in the ring as soon as possible. They actually want to put him back in the ring in July or August. Okay. And the name that that surfs in my sources are telling me is that the guy that was actually at the fight, as I told you guys, this was the fight they were trying to set up, they were trying to make happen, but the performance of Ryan Garcia may have hindered that, okay? And that was the former IBF super featherweight world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, Jojo Diaz. Joseph Diaz was there for a reason, okay? Joseph Diaz is 32 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. 15 wins by way of knockout, 29 years of age, 5'6" with a 64-inch arm reach. Now, Joseph Diaz, he's coming off of a loss to undefeated WBC lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney that took place December 4th of 2021. Okay, Joseph Diaz, he lost big time. He got outboxed by Devin Haney, outclassed. Devin Haney is a great boxer, okay? Joseph Diaz's other loss was to another great boxer, in former WBC featherweight world champion superstar boxer, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. So that's the 2 blemishes on his resume. And then Joseph Diaz, he has that draw to Rakhmonov. Okay, Joseph Diaz, he moved up in weight and he beat, the guy Ryan Garcia was supposed to fight. He was scheduled to fight was Javier Fortuna. Joseph Diaz, he moved up in weight. First fight at lightweight, he fought Javier Fortuna at 135, and he dominated the fight against Javier Fortuna, which earned him the opportunity and be the mandatory for Devin Haney in the WBC lightweight title. Okay, he came up short, lost a unanimous decision. Okay, but with that said, Joseph Diaz, he says that he's not 1,000% sure they actually want to make this fight happen. Okay, he says that he may have scared him off. Okay, Ryan Garcia's performance may have want to see them have him in another tune-up fight. Well, according to Golden Boy Promotions CEO, the guy who matchmakes, they want to make this fight happen, and they're looking to make this fight happen in July. Well, Joseph Diaz, he's stating that he can possibly go down in weight once again and fight Juno Carroll for the vacant title at junior at super featherweight once again. Okay, so Joseph Diaz said he wanted to become a two-time world champion, so he's possibly looking to go back down and fight Juno Carroll at 130. For the vacant WBA title, that's at 130. And then he stated that he wants to move back up to 135. So he's looking to fight Juno Carroll immediately. So he's looking to fight Juno Carroll ASAP, which could possibly see Joseph Diaz and Juno Carroll. They could possibly face off in May. Okay, we are already the second week in April, so time is running out on that. But he wants to fight immediately. And if he wins against Juno Carroll, he wants to move back up, and he stated that he would love to take the fight with Ryan Garcia. So I'm sure if the money's right, he'll skip the fight with Juno Carroll and go ahead and face off against Ryan Garcia. He'll make far more money fighting Ryan Garcia than he would Juno Carroll. But what's odd here to me is that he's willing to fight Juno Carroll at 130 for the WBA title, the vacant WBA title, but then he want to move back up. But there's a huge fight at super featherweight at 130, and that's a fight between a unification bout between undefeated two-division world champion superstar boxer Shakur Stevenson and undefeated two-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer Oscar Valdez. That fight is scheduled to take place April 30th in a few weeks. Okay. Unification bout. Shakur Stevenson holds the WBC. Shakur Stevenson holds the WBO. Oscar Valdez holds the WBC. The winner is going to be the unified champion. And if you're Joseph Diaz, well, that would be a huge fight for you to face off against the winner, because 3 belts will be on the line should you beat Juno Carroll for the vacant WBA title. But instead, he's looking to move back up, which lets me know, that's an indication to me that Joseph Diaz wouldn't mind going back or wouldn't stay in right at 135 and facing off against Ryan Garcia next if the fight actually presents itself. So according to Golden Boy Promotions, they're looking to make this fight. As I told you guys, this fight was in the making. There was a reason that Joseph Diaz was commentating the fight. There was a reason Joseph Diaz was there. It wasn't by accident. It was strategic for Joseph Diaz to face off against Ryan Garcia. They expected Ryan Garcia to have a dazzling performance, knock out Emmanuel Tagu, and then, Joseph Diaz fight, which was already scheduled. Remember, Ryan Garcia was supposed to fight Joseph Diaz initially, okay? But he was initially supposed to fight July of 2021 against Javier Fortuna, but he pulled out of that fight and he cited health issues. Then when he came back so Joseph Diaz filled in for Ryan Garcia, and he beat Javier Fortuna. And then when he came back, he was supposed to fight Joseph Diaz, and then he pulled out of that fight, okay, which saw Devin Haney fight Joseph Diaz at that point in time. So this is a fight they've been looking to make happen. They're looking to make it happen according to what I'm being told. They're looking to make this happen in LA. Obviously, it makes sense. You have Joseph Diaz is a Mexican fighter. Ryan Garcia is a Mexican fighter. Huge Mexican fan base in LA. It only makes sense to have this fight in LA. So they're looking at the end of August for Ryan Garcia versus Joseph Jojo Diaz, which would be an interesting fight, because I personally think that Ryan Garcia didn't get better. Now, there's a lot of people said that Ryan Garcia just needed a little more time to gel with Goosen, his new trainer. But I didn't see much of improvement on the part of Ryan Garcia. Okay, I just didn't see much of an improvement on the part of Ryan Garcia. So with that said, I believe that this is a fight that they're not comfortable with. Joseph Diaz, the reason that he didn't make the fight with Isaac Pitbull Cruz either. I think Joseph Diaz may beat Ryan Garcia or make it a very close fight. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But it looks like they're trying to make Ryan Garcia versus Joseph Jojo Diaz in August. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.